Do we know exactly where it is? I'm not sure what we're approaching at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I'm
Okay.
I'm just wondering if I went over this way.
Sure.
These are banks somewhat, so it raises up beyond the rocks. So either side of the rocks, there's a bank, and it goes up probably 15 foot.
So not too tricky to climb?
Well, it's sand, so it is quite tricky to climb.
Oh,
It would take you probably 2 turns to climb.
well, I'm not in that big a rush. I'm thinking maybe I should go up top, so you've got some sort of height advantage.
You heard wings. It's just
Yeah,
gonna knock you off.
maybe.
You said fluttering wings. Fluttering wings makes the creature doesn't sound too big. Fairies flutter.
Is it okay, Hector, if I climb up that bank?
Climb away, dear fellow. Climb away.
Thank you. I'll climb up to the top with my. I guess if I can have my bow drawn, but if not, I'll just tuck it away while I climb.
Where I am at the moment, can I try and conceal myself a little, or not really?
You can try and use your environment. You can attempt to do a hide check.
Okay. Short of burying myself in the sand, not very much.
I was going to pop up there and sort of approach slowly along the peak of that.
Yeah, place yourselves.
I was going to go behind this rock.
What you orcs?
I'll stay where I am.
All right.
Okay, I'll kind of go around here as well.
Okay. At that stage, nothing's happened yet. You haven't seen anything yet.
Okay, so yeah, Momo.
Anything yet?
As described last time, this blood-red creature with many, many mouths, as it's revealed. The flutter of wings at the same time, flying over the rock, are these creatures here.
Oh. So when you say many, many mouths, it's more than 3.
Many, many mouths, as it appears.
Like maybe a brood of something feeding on something? I don't know.
And can you describe how big it is?
The body it's medium. It's an amorphous mass of mouths and eyes that propels itself by oozing forward. Several
Has it
mouths
started-
to the ground and pulling its bulk behind.
Has it started moving towards us?
Indeed it has. Roll
It
initiative.
started about a week ago. Oh, I got 9. Quite pathetic.
8, even more pathetic.
I got 5.
Oh.
Look at Hector, though.
Does it seem to move slowly, this thing?
As far as you can tell, it's rolling itself in, it's oozing towards you, so it appears to be going slowly. Hector, you are up first.
How far away from it am I?
10 feet away from it.
10 feet away. Okay, I'm just looking up a spell. It's a spell Hex. Just want to see what kind of action it is.
By the way, you can hear the mouths starting to gibber, murmur and chatter in different voices, deep and shrill.
Okay, it's a
Correct.
bonus action. You place a curse upon a creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal an extra d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also, choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks with that chosen ability. Does it look like it's moving easily over the sand?
It seems to be managing. You can never call
Okay.
its movement easy.
I will cast Hex on it as a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
I will move 5 feet and hit it. Are we on sand at the moment?
Yes. So it's difficult terrain.
Is that half movement?
Yes, actually, on this road it's not. So I think as long as you're on the road, it's not difficult terrain.
Okay, so I will move 5 feet, hit it, then move back. Basically run away.
Okay, just to check one thing it can do. I'm just looking at what it can do. Basically, it's gibbering. So you have to, if you're within 20 feet of it, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Straight away.
Yes. Okay, yep. You make it. You're sane. Carry on.
Okay, I will move in, hit it, and move back.
Ooh. Also, one more thing. Apparent ground. The ground in the 10-foot radius around the creature is difficult terrain. Each creature that starts in its turn in that area must succeed on a strength saving throw or half its
So
speed.
if
So
I
you might be able to
move-
do your run, but you have to again manage half your speed. Sorry, I do a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
Yeah. If you fail it, then you will have to do half movement. But if you make it, then you can do
Okay.
exactly what you wanted to do. Again, you make it. So yeah, you can make the hit and then
Okay.
run.
So I will go. Okay.
Yeah, you
Nice.
hit 11 damage. Is that including the hex?
Nope. Oh yeah. 17 damage.
17 damage. That's amazing.
Rock and roll.
Very good. Very good. Okay, it's their turn. Let's start with these creatures here. It flies over the top of you, Nomo. So this is a winged cobalt.
Okay.
It drops a rock in your head, but it attacks for 6. So essentially, a rock falls next to you.
Okay.
This one. What's its flying speed?
Ooh. So how come these guys can fly, but Finn's owl couldn't?
It's a good question. It's a very good question.
I don't have much now anymore.
It can't fly. That's your answer. This rock falls from the ground as the creature holding the rock explodes.
Very good question.
I'll ask another one.
Okay, this other one is going ahead. Basically, it's going to be flying over here. Seems to be angling. Has a rock holding. And around the rock come 2 kobolds
On foot or...
on foot. That's as far as I can get because they are on sand. This creature, it does this. That's as far as it can go. Nice, it's your turn.
I'll ask Hector next to me. What happened when you approached that thing?
It gibbered at me. Made me feel a little
Funny.
strange, to be honest. I'm wary
I'll,
of getting too close to it.
Oh, fair enough then. I'll cast Bane on it.
Okay. Before you do, you are now within 20 radius of it. So can you
Yes.
roll a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, 20.
Not a problem.
That's good.
Carry on.
Yes. Ha! I laugh at you, bull. I'll cast Bane on it. So that has to make a charisma saving throw.
Its charisma is -2, so this will be fun.
Oh,
Oh,
Mine's
hey!
too generous from the sounds of it.
It passed.
did it?
Yeah, it got a 16.
Oh, then nothing happens, I suppose.
Okay, any
And then
movement?
I'll move.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move further around the rock. There.
Okay. Nomo,
I seem to be in 20-foot radius.
you are indeed. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to roll a wisdom saving throw, please. Not a problem.
Okay. So where I am, so this kobold that's up and to my left, is it on the same sort of level as I am? Is the shambling, whatever that thing is down below, is that below me, like 15 feet?
Yeah, exactly. You're on the bank.
Okay. And is there any sort of peak? Like, is this a higher spot where I can see more, or is there anything like that? Like
You're-
a height advantage? What?
You could probably do a very simple step up onto the rock from the bank.
Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up onto the rock.
Yep, so let's call that 10 foot of your movement.
Okay. So I have one acid arrow left. I'm going to shoot that at the this guy.
Okay, in that position there, I would give partial cover. If you were, let's say, on the edge of the rock...
Yeah, that's my intent, to not lose...
Sure, and there you've got total access.
Okay, so I'm going to take a shot with the acid arrow.
Oh,
Like
no.
a boss.
So, should I roll d6 for acid, or...?
Yeah,
All right.
15 damage, okay.
And then, do I have the impression that it would be hard for that thing to climb up towards me?
It would be very interesting to watch that thing climb up a rock.
Okay.
By R2D2 going upstairs.
Kind of stuff, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll stay where I am then.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oryx. What would you like to do?
I will move here and use my firebolt cantrip on the abomination thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. 15, yep, that hits him.
Okay, and then fire damage is...
Okay. So it takes another 5 damage. It howls and gibbers and cackles in pain. It also
Nice.
squeals with delight. It's that kind of creature.
German.
We're back to the top. It's Hector.
To put my sword away and draw my bow, how much of an action would that be?
Put your sword away, draw your bow. I'd say you've just taken up a bonus action.
Okay. Okay, I do that and shoot at it and retreat to there.
Okay, yep. You hit.
Does 11 hit?
It does.
Nice.
Wow, cool.
Goes through one of its many mouths.
So that's a total of 10 damage, because the hex is still going.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. It moves to here. It does blinding spittle. And basically it spits a chemical glob at a point it can see within 15 feet. The glob explodes in a blinding flash of light on impact. Each creature within 5 feet of the flash must succeed in a DC 13 Dex save. So that's you, Nomo.
Okay.
So DC 13 Dex.
Oh,
No problem. But bear in mind, you're probably in the 20-foot radius, even though you're high up. So you're not within the 10-foot, but you're probably in the 20-foot zone at the moment. The kobolds. Again, you're the closest target at the moment.
Yep.
I'd say it'll have a go at you from there, which will give it a disadvantage because it's trying to attack you whilst you're on a rock.
Okay.
16? That won't do it, will it?
No.
Okay. This one will go down the side. A winged cobalt flies straight ahead. It'll do its roll. In fact, they'll both do a roll. So this is the new kobold, which has just flown in. Fine. This one will, having seen the fire damage you did, Oryx, it'll fly over you to there and drop a rock as it flies over. I think it misses. So a rock thuds at your feet. That's their turn. It's Lice.
As he lands, I'll smite him.
He didn't land, the rock landed.
All right, I'll shoot him then. Oh, there we go. Jolly good.
6 damage, okay. Oof. It'll land itself, I think. But yeah, it looks badly hurt.
Can we see Nomo from here or not?
No.
All right, well, I'll stay put then.
You know that the creature disappeared behind the rock.
Yeah. I've got nothing.
Okay.
Nothing to help him. Sorry, mate.
Alright, so over to you then, Nomo. You can see the creature and you can see the kobold.
And is there anywhere I can get further away from him but still see him?
Up the rock, I suppose.
You could go onto the bank where the cobalt is. Otherwise, not very easily on the rock. Not
All right.
further away.
I'm going to assume maybe that attacking the kobold I'd have advantage because I'm on a rock. Maybe.
No.
No. Maybe not.
No,
All right.
it affects its reach. It doesn't affect yours the same way.
Okay, because I have my bow out still. I'm going to use my last fire arrow on the creepy thing.
Okay.
We should just call it something.
It's a gibbering mouther, if you want the actual name.
Or Gerald.
Gerald. Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot at Gerald.
Gerald
like the
takes
boss.
12 plus...
Wow.
Plus some fire damage.
Yep.
I suggest you make like a panda. Terry. Oh
A
dear.
little extra sizzle, but not much more.
Okay. Minus 13. Okay.
Make like a panda, Terry. Eat, shoot, and leave.
And I'm going to
Oh.
expend. I'm going to expend a key point, so that my bonus action, I'm going to dodge.
Okay, I've got you. But, in order for all these things to happen, you do have to,
Sorry,
make
I
a
have to
wisdom
roll.
saving throw.
All right.
Which you do. So that all happens. That's absolutely fine. Good move.
Key points for a dodge, for whatever anybody tries to do to me.
That's fine. And you're keeping track of the key points that you've used.
Yeah, I just have one left after this.
Okay. Oryx.
I'm gonna use my advanced illusion cantrip and draw a dancing sandwich.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
Fantastic.
it's probably gonna distract the mouth guy.
I think it would have to, yeah. Okay. Is
And I
there-
think with advanced illusion, I can also make it sing.
Great. Do you wanna give a little performance?
Nessa Dorma.
What's he going to say?
I don't know. Mary had a little lamb.
All right.
It's a fine lamb sandwich.
Oh yeah. What's the filling of the sandwich?
Tuna.
Tuna sandwich singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb." Awesome. Okay, so that's going on. Okay. Up next, then it's back to the beginning. Hector.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move so I can see the thing.
This wing cobalt's now landed. You got this one over here as well. So you'd have to try and angle yourself somehow. You can move to there, but I'd say it would be a difficult shot still
Okay.
because of the cobalt.
Well, are they flying or?
This one's not. This one right here isn't flying.
Okay, it would be a tricky shot. I'll try it nonetheless.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, give it a go. I'm saying it's disadvantage, so no, that's a 7. And no, it just pings off the rock behind it.
Okay.
I just imagine he was like the Bruce Grobbelaar in goal, waving his arms around, trying to stop you from shooting the thing.
That's dedication to the cause for a cobalt.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Miss! Miss!
Actually, how big are kobolds? Look.
I think they're fairly small. I'm
If
not
they're
sure.
small, I'll take the disadvantage off. That's what I'm checking out. If they are or not.
They're like gnolls, aren't they? I think.
That's the thing. So they're small. So in fact, it's a 13. So you hit with a 9.
Okay,
And
cool.
it howls and then it just collapses in a pile of mouths.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I raise my bow and blow it in a cocky fashion.
It cries no more. Up next, the kobolds. Okay, this one will attack you as you're there, Hector. So
Okay.
this is a straight-on attack. It will hit for 3 damage.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't the sandwich distract them?
Not that one, it didn't. It may distract this kobold right here, who's flying.
Oh.
I'll give the kobold a chance. So it's wisdom saving throw, I'd say. Gets a 6. So it is puzzled. Tries to drop. Now what happens if it drops a rock onto the illusion? I'm guessing it just goes through it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So for what it's worth, here's the attack. It's a good attack. Drops through the sandwich. Very perturbed, winged kobold. Sees, cries out in distress as this rock did nothing to this singing sandwich. This winged kobold is on the ground, looking haggard. It does a desperate lunge for you, Lice. It does 21 and it does 5 damage to you.
Tits. Right, I'll twat it.
Hold on, there's one more. There's a kobold up here who's going to... You've given it no room, no more, so it's going to just attack you as it is.
It's got a height advantage as well, isn't it?
No, the bank's
on the-
below
oh,
the
see.
rock. So it's 16.
Oh, that goes down.
Yeah,
I
the rock's
see.
higher, so it's not getting much purchase against Nomo. And does nothing. Yes,
Oh.
it's over to you, Lice.
Hit this kobold for what it's worth. Smash!
Smash.
There you go, 4 damage.
You smash it to oblivion.
Yuki, have a handbag.
Nomo, it's your turn, and there's just the kobold next to you.
Okay, I will. So, is it possible to attack while jumping down from the rock with my spear?
Yes, definitely.
Whilst doing a flying roundhouse.
That'll come after, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And then my bonus action?
Yeah. A roundhouse on the sand is enough. It doesn't have a good AC, and it rolls down the side of the bank, dead.
Excellent.
Nice! Christ, you're tougher than Steven Seagal, Terry.
I've got a ponytail too.
Nice.
Nice. Any movement? You've already jumped, but you can still do some movement if you need to. So,
Can I sort of slide down the bank towards this thing?
yeah, you'd end up there.
All
That's
right.
fine. Okay, Oryx. There are 2 opponents. There's a winged kobold by the rock, and there's a kobold attacking Hector.
I'll move up here and use the firebolt cantrip on this kobold.
Okay.
You could just sneeze and kill it, Finn.
They have an AC of 12.
Oh.
No, I won't do it. So it just sails over the rock. It is Hector. You're being attacked.
Can I change from bow to sword without getting attacked, or
Ask the
will?
kobold. Would you mind waiting while I just change my weapon?
Yes. Would you mind waiting while I change my weapon?
I think, yeah, you
He's only
shift.
small. I'll just shoot him. I'll use my bonus action to move the hex to him, and I'll shoot him and take whatever negative consequences that come with this rash action.
Okay, yep, shooting is disadvantage if you're in melee, so yep. Okay, no. So you attempt to just continue your firing and just hits the sandy ground.
Okay.
Do you want to do any movement or anything?
If I move, will he
You'll
get
just
an
throw
attack
yourself down the
opportunity?
bank.
He would get an attack opportunity as soon as you try and go
No,
out of his
it's
area.
fine. I'll stay where I am, and if I can use my movement action to put my bow away and draw the rapier for the next turn, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Cool.
So the kobold will attack you. Here it goes. Swings in there with attack 16. Does that hit you?
Yep.
Okay, it slashes with its dagger for 5 damage.
Okay.
The winged kobold, already angered by the fact that it's rock did nothing against the sandwich. I'm going to give it a wisdom saving throw to see if it can move on. Whether it... Okay, yeah. So it's going to do a diving dagger attack. So I'm giving advantage to it for this. It's going to attempt to dive at Oryx, and then it'll have to do a rolling land behind it. So Oryx is coming for you. As it swoops. 15. And it does 4 damage.
Oh, I think I might be dead.
You're fine.
I have 2 hit points.
All right, it's getting serious. But it's landed now. It's Lysa's turn.
Lice, smite him.
Oh, yes. I can move and hit, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, try selecting. I was going to do something. I was going to throw my axe at the one with Hector, but no. I'll help this chap out. Right. Move and hit. Smash! Yes. In your face. Boing.
Great shot. Okay, that's the first 5 it's taken, but it's taken 5 damage.
And I'll taunt it.
Oh. In your common tongue.
Yeah.
It'll take it and verbally hurt.
Back off, gecko.
Nice lizard taunts. Nomo.
I will move to here if I can. I guess if I can step over the. I won't step on the sandwich, but I'm gonna try and move. So I'm gonna try and move roughly there.
Okay.
And then shoot just a regular arrow.
So through the sandwich, this arrow just fires towards this kobold. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
how much did he
I'll
get?
move so that the sandwich isn't like distracting my shot, if that's all right.
Yeah, no, if you're shooting that one, that's fine.
If there's any budding artists among us, I would love to see that. Draw a picture of this arrow going through a tuna sandwich.
Its open singing mouth. Nice. 7 damage. I think that's the first 7 damage it's had done to it. To the small of the back, an arrow, it definitely has impact, definitely hurts it a lot. But it's still standing, still fighting. Oryx, you're surrounded by kobolds.
I'll use the bow staff on the kobold beside Hector.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my bow staff on him.
Okay.
So he has to move right next to it, does he?
If it's a melee weapon,
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. How do you do it? Describe the blow.
So his brain splat all over Hector.
Hector, you have brains splattered all over you as the kobold drops.
I shake my head condescendingly.
Nice.
Do you spit or swallow, Ben?
I'm a spitter, Rob.
Okay. So spit out all these brains and stuff in your mouth.
Hector, how do you react? It's your turn. Something not nice happened, but hey.
I glare at Oryx. Once I've finished that, I'll move over here. I'll use my bonus action to move the hex to this guy, and I will attack him with my sword.
Okay. You mean this one here?
Which one?
I've just moved you to the one which is still living.
Ah. Yes.
Kill him! Okay, yeah, do the attack.
Oh, it's mine! Oh, jeez, come on.
Oh, plus the hex. Okay.
And sneak attack now.
Okay.
My mouth is closed.
Ah! So, yeah, 13 damage.
It didn't matter. You'd done plenty of damage to it already. And
I try and angle it so the brains go towards Oryx.
Wow, that would be a move. I think that's a dex move. If you want to try and splatter Oryx with brain.
You skewer the brain on the end of your rapier. You flick it over towards Oryx.
Yeah, failing that, I will pick some brain up and chuck it at him.
Okay, well, let's see if you have style or not. Give me a dex check.
Of course he's going to pass this one. Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. You fling brain at Oryx.
I smile at Oryx, hoping that the brain hits him in the head and laugh.
But yes, the danger's over.
I'll step in and say, Oryx, my friend, let me heal you. You seem slightly wounded.
Thank you.
If you have any healing going spare, I'm rather hurt myself.
You're fine. You're fine. Short rest to sort you out.
I'm really not. I'm almost at a half health.
Well, it's half empty or half full, isn't it? Don't be such a pessimist. Just sit down for a bit. My spells don't grow on trees, you know. Well, they do, but...
I see. It's going to be like that, isn't it?
It's not racial. Don't get all jittery. Come on. We're all the same in Pelor's eyes.
Uh-huh. The brain spatter gets to heal and nothing.
Wait a minute. Do you worship Pevel, Lice?
Pelor, not Pevel.
Oh, okay.
No, us elves have to stick together. I can see what's happening here.
There we go. Right, I'll throw you a light cure. I was going to say curse, but cure.
I love it.
But Finn, if you roll 1d8 and add 7 to it.
Yep.
Right. Oh, right.
Better than a poke in the eye with another sharp stick.
That's true.
And again, young Hector, may you feel the warmth of Pella working its way through your body. And you can also roll 1d8 plus 7.
I forgot who I worship.
Good thing it doesn't matter much.
Ooh, 14, nice.
I think it's Vieira.
Oh, thank you, my good man. That feels much better.
Shall we search the kobolds and the gibbering mouther if there's anything to search?
By all means, you can do a search. Just tell me who's got it.
Can we not just follow the tracks of the bull of where it came from? It shouldn't be that hard, I don't think.
I'll have a look at the gibbering mouther and then climb up the hill if I can to the kobold and search that one.
Yeah. Give me a perception check on the gibbering mouther.
I'll go over and have a look at the Malboro as well.
Receive everything.
Oh, then by all means a perception check as well then. You both think it's really not a good idea to search the gibbering mouther.
I say to Nomo, I think you should search this. There might be something in there.
I think you should. I'm going to go up this hill and search this kobold.
You do both see that the gibbering mouther has a very distinctive track, though.
I was going to say, yeah. It's like a bulldozer.
So you can see exactly where it's been. The kobolds, between them, you find just little trinkets of things. One has some sort of golden medallion.
Woo!
You find amongst them all about 5 GP. And you find these daggers. One of the daggers looks very fetching. Most of them are quite crude instruments. But one has a couple of ornamental beads in there, some sort of gemstones. And it's like it has 4 blades on it. As if you were putting together a 3D version of a dagger. It has 4 blades sticking out from the centre.
Whoa.
It's like Wolverine's claws.
But it's all together. If you combined Wolverine's
Yes,
claws and
yes.
made it in one thing. Made a
Right.
CN tower out of it.
The ultimate weapon.
Is anybody going to take that?
I think there's probably more than one person interested in it. I'm interested. Anybody else?
I'm keen to follow the tracks to potentially the eyeball's lair, the Gobby Ball's lair.
I love how many names there is for this creature.
So
I'm
does
not
anybody
worried
else
about
want
the
the
dagger.
knife?
Sorry, what was that,
I'm
Ben?
not worried about the knife. I make a show of trying to debrain myself while glaring at Oryx and show no interest in the knife.
I've got no interest in shiny things.
So it's just you and I who are interested.
Nomo, if
Fight to
you
the death.
Nomo, if you have it, can I have the frog bracelet
Frog bracelet.
from the frogmen that you have?
Sure.
Okay, then you get the knife.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So Finn's taking the frog bracelet
Okay,
from the frogs, and I'll take the fancy knife,
no problem.
fancy dagger.
Yep, yeah, it's a dagger, so yeah, have a look at it sometime.
Okay.
You follow the trail, and it does lead to a cave.
Over here, chaps. There's a cave.
I put my hand up to Laius and make a show of smelling the cave, and I'm trying to see if I can hear anything, smell anything.
You can't hear anything, smell anything. You can smell stuff. It's not a pleasant smell. Is this inside the cave?
By the entrance.
Yeah, you can also see that there's a number of writings, scrawlings, scribblings on the cave wall. Apart from that, there are a few containers within the cave by the wall, as well as what looks like a very crude but probably comfy but dirty nest.
Can you
What do
read?
the writings say? Can I read them?
You start to read them. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. 19, yes.
All right.
Very good.
You read them, and before you get too entangled, you've come to the conclusion that these are the mutterings of a being that had completely lost its mind.
Oh, right.
They
Poor
made-
creature.
Indeed, indeed. Yes, so you have these containers there as well, and the nest.
I'll look in the containers, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll look in the nest.
You look in the nest. Okay.
Well, we could probably find a pretty awesome omelet in there.
Pretty awesome omelette.
Okay.
Well, there's eggs in nests, aren't there?
Not rat's nests.
Well, there could be rat eggs.
Let's do the nest first. Give me a perception check. Okay. You find among the debris, putrid mess. You also find some teeth, a lot of teeth. But among the teeth, you find one which is golden tooth. It's golden capped.
Like human teeth?
Most of them are human teeth. Yeah.
The golden tooth?
Yes, a human tooth.
Ew. I'll pocket those
That's
anyways.
sweet corn.
Okay. Okay, yep. You can take as many teeth as you want, as well as the golden one. In the containers, there is a figurine.
Ooh.
It's actually a figurine of a number of ivory goats.
Hey, I like
Awesome.
ghosts. Ivory goats.
Yep. So it's made of ivory.
Yes.
There's a number of goats. And the other one is a potion of healing.
Ooh, how apt. Okay.
And the other container, who was searching that?
I'll search that.
Okay.
How many goats are there?
3.
Pelor meant for me to find these, and that's where they'll go. They will go to a church.
Okay, you get a potion of climbing. You think it's made somewhere, it has the instructions on it. So a potion of climbing.
What are the instructions?
In a sort of a lyrical tone, it says, if you want to climb the cliff above, drink this elixir full of love before the magic has worn off. You will advance to the top. In very weird, quaint language.
I like it.
Okay, and there's a longbow and a chain shirt.
Cool.
I've given the fancy dagger over to Oryx, seeing as it's more likely to be his melee weapon than me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we in a rush?
Don't think so.
Not massive, no. Do you want to rest, or?
No, I just wanted to examine the dagger because I have Arcana and I might be able to.
Okay. Yeah, you think you might be able to do that. At that point, you had this clapping, and the man in the caravan, DRA, comes over and says, Well, all done, yes?
All done, yes.
Oh, I am relieved. So, we can do what's agreed now. I will take you, and we will go and meet my contacts in Arlatla.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And the horse, of course.
Horse? Was there an agreement with a horse? Did I miss something?
Haven't you already given me the horse, actually?
Whatever we
Loki.
agreed shall happen. Yes, I will check. So, if you are set, I know a good place to camp a bit further up. We can still travel 20 miles before it gets dark. What do you say?
Good idea.
Sounds good.
Lead the way.
Fantastico.
Very well.
We are on a bit of a schedule, I suppose.
I'll say to Hector, that's a nice looking longbow, or is it? Anybody else in the party use a longbow?
I use some kind of bow. I'm not sure which one.
I just use a short bow.
Yeah, I think I'd probably use a short bow too. Is it a nice looking longbow?
It looks well used, but loved.
But unexceptional.
A good wood, but you don't think it's got any properties beyond the wood ability itself.
Okay, I toss it to Nomo.
I'll say thank you. I owe you one.
Ourselves have to stick together in these days of racism and hatred.
I'll chuckle knowingly.
That's too funny.
20 miles up the road, there's a little bit off the track. It appears to be a cave, and you can see that there's a fireplace that's been well used. There is even a supply of firewood nearby, so you think that probably travellers have provided this as a communal type place. And in fact, it's even burning a little bit, so people were there quite recently. And yeah, you can settle down there for the night. But
How's the sky looking?
You think you've grown quite used to this. You think it's starting to recede. The red cloud's still there, but you just get the feeling it's not quite boiling or not quite as tempestuous as it was before, as if the worst has passed.
Oh, very good. Icky, try flying. Huh.
Woo, woo.
Well, I guess we'll
John,
bed down for the night, and I'll examine my goats.
John, just to check, was it a chain shirt or chain mail armor that was...
It was chain shirt.
Cool. I shall don it.
Oh, very good. All right. Do you want to make an Arcana check, Oryx?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You know exactly what this is. It's known as a light blade. And what you will do is when you make an attack with this light blade, you roll a d6. Basically, it's so quick, it can jab and do an extra damage of either 4 or 5. But if you get a 6, it actually does lightning damage. Because it's so fast, it generates its own power.
That's awesome.
So a 1, 2, or 3, nothing happens. On a 4, it does 4 damage. On a 5, it does 5 damage. So that's additional damage. And on a 6, you get to roll 2d6 for lightning damage.
Oh,
Whoa.
want it back.
Well, let's
What does your
see.
frog bracelet do?
Okay.
Okay, so you sleep fitfully, unless you want to do anything.
Rob, weren't you going to examine the goats?
I'll rub my goats, yeah. I don't have any arcana, but I mean, I don't know.
You can still do an
Religion, I suppose?
Yeah, do a religion check. It may be
Religion?
noted somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hello!
God.
Ding dong! They're called, what are they called? Billy Goat's Gruff.
There we go. It's called the Billy Goat's Gruff. It's the wondrous figurine. Okay, Rob, I will send it to you.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
Sorry.
Cheers.
It's mentioned in some old texts. It's old and ancient. It's somewhat revered, an item.
Oi. Big dog.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess we'll heads down for the night, hey?
Sounds good.
You can hear the others chatting in the caravan for a bit longer. They've brewed some more of their teas.
We're setting our watch system again.
I think so.
Okay. Yep, and GRA is happy to participate.
Well, they can do all the watches.
The night passes, but I would need you
Oh, here we
to
go.
make a roll because it's another day's gone by.
Oh, I'm 10.
7.
So it looks like Hector and Lice, definitely not.
Oryx got a 13 and Normal got a 19.
Okay, all right. Lice and Hector need to do a d6 roll.
Okay. 3 for me. Do these sort of go on top of last week's results?
Yes. Yeah, they stack.
Okay. Okay, right.
Rob got
A nice 6.
So, Hector, there's a definite impact on how chaotic you are. And you can feel there's a chaotic surge within you, which may impact at some point.
Isn't that sort of normal?
So I feel more chaotic.
Yeah, you can feel a chaotic tendency running through you.
Okay.
Oryx, your DC you had to pass was a 14. You got a 13, didn't you? So we'll need you to make a D6 roll as well.
Okay.
And Rob, you felt an evil tendency. So I'm marking you down as evil 1 at the moment.
Evil 1, eh?
Oryx, you have a chaotic tendency. So I'm marking that down for you.
Oh, very exciting.
You wake up, the sky, it's red, but it's not cloudy anymore. And this you all recognize as the summit. This is what you have grown up knowing. It's this event which happens. The sky's red for one day. Everyone gets essentially a little high. They have these joyous visions normally. But this time it's gone all wrong for whatever reason. You've had startling visions for a number of days. This red, venomous cloud's been ongoing. But finally you've got to the point which you recognize as the summit, the normal event which happens once every so often, essentially a year.
A bit like Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all doom and gloom,
Upon
then?
waking up and looking at the sky, I can make a yowling sound.
Nice. And your new caravan companion comes up to you and gives you a drink and goes, "Someone's chipper this morning."
As soon as I wake up, I'll start casting my Find Familiar spell.
Yep.
Ah, not again.
I'll have a weasel.
Have a kobold.
Yep. You think that whilst everyone is packing up and preparing, having a small breakfast which is provided by your host, you can do this. It will be there before you leave.
Do lizard people eat weasels?
You don't necessarily know. Give me a nature check if you like. You think that would be uncommon, but you've heard that lizard men like uncommon things.
Uh-oh.
And with your new host, the journey goes well. It takes a great deal of time. You're still crossing a long way, but he's confident about the journey. Halfway through that day, you see the mountain ahead of you, which you had on your maps, which signifies Arlatla. So there it is on the horizon, and now you're travelling towards it.
Library.
A couple of caravans go the other way. A few sentences are shared. But yeah, essentially, is there anything you want to do on your journey? Because the day's going quite smoothly so far.
I suppose keep speaking with, what's our host's name again? Sorry?
DRA.
Ire. And I'll probably mispronounce it every time I talk to him. Just sort of ask him about whatever he can tell us about Arlatla, important places to know if we need healing or if we want to buy something useful.
Is there anywhere in the town where they might sell mandrake root?
He says, such things as that, I think, would be in the marketplace. They've set up this market shack type of place where we as non-tiefling, non-lizard people can sell things. You might get some there. They have things imported from cities far away, so maybe.
Okay.
And places for healing, you say?
Yes. So just, are there places to go if you're badly wounded?
Yes, I believe tieflings do have gods they worship, and they have people. You would have to probably make a donation to their god. If you're okay with that sort of thing, then hey.
They don't
Alright.
worship Pelor, do they?
I think Pello would be an underground movement in such a place. Maybe not so much Pello, but, they're not all bad.
Oh, very good.
Yes, I would just say that they very much keep themselves to themselves. They mix a little bit, but we are seen as necessary evils, I suppose. We come in, we sell, we trade. That's fine. But yeah, if you want to stay longer than that, then you're a second-class citizen, huh?
I'll be documenting, in character, I'll be documenting creatures that we meet. So I'll just write down, I'll draw them and all that sort of stuff.
I like it. On the first day, then, can someone roll a d20? This is an event roll. So you got an event of 1. Okay. There is one singular cloud which remains in the sky. And it was ahead of you. You were muttering to each other, as people do chat about the weather, especially in England. as you approached, that this cloud did not seem to want to part like the others. And as you got close, you saw it burst and something dropped. And then the cloud parted. As you get closer, you do see something ahead of you. Something which is like a ball of flame, but as you approach it unravels itself, and you can see it's humanoid, but it's definitely an elemental.
Fire elemental. Oh no.
And as you approach, you can see that it's not just one of them. Another one appears from behind it and blocks your way. So I'm going to remove the rocks from here so you can see what I'm showing you.
So it's like two Terminators in front of us.
Okay, place yourselves in the order that you were riding. Yeah, go as far back as you want.
Which way are we travelling?
You're travelling up again.
I'm in the middle, chatting away, explaining why there shouldn't be a rift between elves and humans.
And suddenly... The ones at the back are the fire elementals, and you've got these two small creatures with evil, cheeky grins on their faces.
I'm going to try to talk to them.
I think we should all do that, yes.
I'm pretty unnerved by these fiery things, so I'm going to keep my distance as much as I can.
Okay.
Because you're burned while you're a baby.
Yep.
That's not like you, Terry. Normally you shoot first, ask questions later.
These are fire.
Go ahead, Rob.
Oh, did that hurt? Falling down from the sky like that. You okay?
It crackles.
Oh. Go on, Hector. You talk to them.
Well, hello there. What brings you down this road, then?
God, you're so boring.
It tilts its head at you, sort of just looks at you from the side of its mouthless face. These two are approaching from the sides.
I'm going to shoot.
Dad? No.
Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, make a shot.
I'm going to also shoot and move away. I'm using the new longbow. I don't know if that has any effect, but...
Oh, my.
So that was at this one here, and I'm moving basically as far away as I can.
That's fine.
Okay.
Roll initiative, then. As you ever seem to react to this.
Dad, we could have been friends with them.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
It got a good roll.
19! Huzzah!
Okay, Lice, you're first.
All right. So these two at the back were 30 feet cubed. How much is that?
I think 30 feet cubed is the full amount.
6 by 6 squares?
Yeah, 6 by 6
Yeah.
squares. So, yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to rain. Well, I'm creating water.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, Rob.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range of an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Boom.
Wow. Okay.
It's instantaneous.
So place it. Where do you want it to be?
Well, does it cover all four? That'd be amazing if it does.
Rather.
The one closest to Hector might not get it, but the other three should definitely, I think.
Okay, yes.
Like
So
that,
you
yeah.
grab 3 of them in rain.
Yeah, okay.
Amazing.
I don't know what it does.
I'm just
I'm
gonna...
hoping it puts them out. Yeah.
So let's have a quick look at one of them. So...
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. Okay. And is that your move?
And yeah, I guess so. Yes.
Okay, so I'm taking these off. So it does 1 damage to this first one. 6 damage to this one here. You just hear it.
Nice.
And 3 damage to this one here. He was already damaged by the arrow. It is extinguished.
Hey! I got power.
It's their turn.
John, I have to go in a minute. Should I just roll an attack if I get the chance on the one nearest me?
Sure thing. Are you next?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. It will attack you first. But I think it will have disadvantage because it's in this zone that was created by Rob. So it's going to attack you, but it will have disadvantage against you.
Okay.
And second attack. Oh, no, that's what it does. So it actually does the 9, so it will miss you. Yeah, make an attack against it. Yep, so you do 5 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll hold it till next time then. Thanks very much, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you later.